Welcome to our High Doom at High Noon. Now with the pre-release of Outlaws of Thunder Junction happening at the time of this release, I thought to myself, why not play a Duel Commander game? I already got a deck because of a local league, so why not? Well, disclaimer, next time I do this, if I do this, it depends on all of you, I need to compare power levels prior to recording. Still, please enjoy and welcome Elise on Rowan, Don't Talk to Me, and me on my Return of the Cryptids. So, we have done our mulligans, Elise won the Duel. Luckily, we don't have to wait for a tumbleweed to pass by this High Noon duel.
I have a pregame, play Line of the Void, then I will play a Shizo and pass.
So, Misty Rainforest, I will exile it. I'm going to get a Bayou. And then I will play a Birds of Paradise and pass.
I am gonna draw for turn. I'm gonna play a Reliquary Tower and pass. There is a chance I mana screwed myself, but we shall see.
I will shock in this breeding pool, Cabal Ritual,
Yeah.
and Ye Old Children of the Apocalypse.
Alright.
Pass turn.
That is gonna be me dead. Yeah, I am gonna pass, but I think I'm gonna just lose here.
Well, we'll see what happens. Shock in an Overgrown Tomb into the Mothman.
How many rough counters do we get?
We all get one. And then I will just attack you for 4. Your turn.
Alright, land.
Go.
I'm gonna mill an Ether Snap and lose a life.
I'm gonna put a counter on my Mothman.
Didn't draw land?
Fast game 1, as they say. Well, I get to mill a card, which is my Rankle. I will lose a life. Put a counter on the Birds of Paradise. I will play Tekenuma, just swing all out.
And I will be dead. Game 2.
Well, that was a quick game 1. Let's see what game 2 brings, Elise.
Play a Fabled Passage and crack it immediately.
Draw for turn, shock in an Overgrown Tomb, and just play my little friend, Dr. Shaman.
Just a little baby boy.
Pass.
Shizo, then I will pass.
Draw a card. Shocking Breeding Pool. I would like to take your Fabled Passage out of your graveyard.
Yeah.
I will make a blue and cast a Brainstorm. 1, 2 to the top. Windswept Heath and pass turn.
I will play a Tainted Peak, play a Cunning Referee.
Ooh, I like that one. End of your turn, I'll just lose a life and fetch. Just to buy you. Draw. Play this Swamp. You love him, you know him, it's your boy, the Mothman. Radiation Sizzling. And yeah, just pass.
I'm gonna draw, and then I'm gonna Rad. Vanderblast, I'm gonna lose life, and a Rad counter.
I'll put a counter on Deathrite Shaman.
I'm gonna play Mountain. I will pay 3 for Rowan.
Rowan it is.
Our baby girl.
Go to my turn. Untap upkeep. Draw for turn. Mill a Necromancy. Put a counter on Mothman. I will cast Witherbloom Command. The targets are that I'm gonna mill myself for 3 cards and return a land from my graveyard to my hand. And I'm gonna drain you for 2 and I'll gain 2. Mill a Summon Library, an Altar of the Wretched, and a Mental Misstep. Returning this Windswept Heath to my hand. Play the Windswept Heath. Also, since I milled a couple of non-land cards, I'll put 1 counter on the Moth and 1 counter on this Deathrite Shaman. Move to attacks. Attack you with the Wise Mothman. Trigger Rhetoric, trigger Radiation. This creature here. Crack the fetch, basic forest, and pass.
I'm going to draw a card, and then I'm gonna Rad. Rad is a Swamp.
No triggers from me.
I'm gonna play that one.
So what you're saying is you want to take the initiative.
Yes, I do. And I'm gonna go get a basic. I'm gonna play a Haunted Bridge. Then I'm gonna attack you with a 4/2 Menace.
Before blocks, I would like to cast a Long Goodbye targeting Rowan.
Yeah, nothing I can do about that.
Draw. Well, that's an interesting card to draw. Radiation, Otawara. Anyways, first I'm gonna move to attacks, give you a Radiation. You get a Case of the Stash Skeleton. I'm gonna take your initiative. I'll get a swamp and play it. I will also pay 3 mana to return Altar of the Wretched from my graveyard to my hand. Pass turn.
Draw. Radiation. Mill 2. Cackle with Power and Faithless Looting. That is 2.
Counter here. Counter here.
Mountain. Ether Snap. Remove all counters from all permanents and exile all tokens.
Yep.
Dungeoneer has Vigilance.
Yes.
Just check. I will attack you with a Vigilance 3/4.
I'll throw my Deathrite Shaman under it.
Yep.
And before damage, I will exile your Ether Snap from your graveyard. Make you lose 2 life.
Yeah, and I will concede because there is nothing else I can do.
Well, since the first 2 games went off really fast, here we are again. Let's do this. Alice, any effects?
Not this time.
I will play Windstrip, Heave, Crack, just get a Bayou and pass.
Draw. I'm gonna play Mountain and pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Underground Sea and pass.
I'm gonna draw. Radiant Fountain, I'm gonna gain 2 life, then I'm gonna pass.
And your turn, I'm gonna dot scour myself. Mill ground in the lock and oh, there's a Grizzlebrand. Draw a card.
Keep on forgetting that guy's legal here.
Draw for turn. Normally I keep this card hanging, but I'm just gonna play it. Here's a Boseiju. And I'm gonna cast an Ashiok Dreamrender and just mill myself for 4. And yeah, that's it.
Draw. I am gonna play a Swamp. I'm gonna pay 3 for Rowan.
Untap, upkeep, draw. I'm gonna mill myself again. Forest, Worldly Tutor, Hex Drinker, Necromancy. And then I'm gonna cast a Case of a Stash Skeleton. And pass turn.
Play a Reliquary Terror, a Rakdos Medallion, and I'm going to attack Ashiok with a 4/2 Menace.
Ashiok dies. Draw. Play Doffy Voidwalker. Attack you with a skeleton that can't block. And pass.
Play a Smoldering Marsh. I will attack you with a 4/2 Menace. I am going to pass.
Draw for turn. Yay! Shock in an Overgrown Tomb. Attack you with a Skelly. Cast Dread Return targeting Grizzlebrand. Put a Hungry Grizzlebrand into play. I will pass from there.
Okay, I'm gonna untap. I'm gonna play Bloodstained Mire. Crack the Bloodstained Mire into Daisy. Get a Blood Crypt if I have one.
So you want your spells to cost 3 less, you say?
Yeah. I'm going to activate Rowan. March of the Wretched Soul targeting Grizzlebrand.
Well, in response, I'm gonna pay 7 life. To draw 7 cards.
Yeah.
Or... You have no open mana left.
No.
Alternate cost, I'll return this island to my hand to daze that spell.
Yeah, be very sad and scoop because I can't survive the next turn. You have 12, and if you play in the Mothman, I cannot survive on our turn.
Oh, I do have a Shieldred as well.
Yeah.
Alright, let's bring this to the very end. Elise.
Let's go. Have fun. I am going to play the funnest card in this deck, a Graven Cairns that's just here because this used to be a Florian deck.
Draw for turn, shock in a breeding pool, and pass.
Draw for turn. I am gonna play a War Room and a Jet Medallion.
At the end of your turn, I'm gonna thought scour myself. Skeleton and a Dread Return. Draw. Hinterland Harbor. Go.
Draw. Mountain Rowan.
Rowan it is. Draw for turn. Man, I keep drawing all these lands. Bloodstained Mire, Crack It, Underground Sea, and pass.
Foreboding Ruins tapped. Filter a mountain, 2 black for a Reef the Bones. Both to the bottom. And then I'm gonna attack you for 4.
I will take it down to 13. However, at the end of your turn, I will flash in this Endurance Hardcast.
Yeah.
And I will put your graveyard on the bottom of your library.
Okay.
Draw. Tropical Mothman.
Yeah, I will get my red counter.
I will not choose violence, I will pass.
Draw a card. Then Red. Red is a mirrored landscape. I'm gonna play a mountain. Glittering stockpile. Then I will pass.
Draw for turn. Mill a card, which is a gemstone mine, no trigger. 3 for an Eternal Witness. And get back the Thought Scour. Then I will cast the Thought Scour, this time targeting you.
I will mill 2, Toxic Deluge, and Fury Emancipation.
I do get my counters. Draw a card. Go to combat, attack you with Mothman trigger. Yeah, that's it.
Draw for turn and then mill 2. Cast this Will and Bloodstained Mire. I will lose a rat counter and 1 life.
I'll put a counter on Eternal Witness.
I will play Theater. I'm gonna Surveil. Cast an Exquisite Blood.
Oh.
Then I will pass.
We'll draw for turn. Mill 2, which is a Grizzlebrand and a Tekinuma. I'll lose 1. I'll put a counter on my commander. Ye old Grizzlebrand is back.
Ye old Grizzlebrand is back.
I'll give you another life. I will fetch with my Windswept Heath. I will get my own Surveil and the Underground Mortuary. Move to combat, attack you all out. Trigger Radiation.
Darkness.
Mental Misstep, paying 2 life, giving you 2 extra life.
How much is coming at me?
11.
We'll take 11.
Then I will do something funny. Birds of Paradise and an Elves of Deep Shadow. But the elf is gonna get sacrificed along with the Endurance and the Witness. Flashback Dread Return to bring back a Grizzlebrand. Yeah, pass turn.
I will put a stash counter and a Glittering Stockpile. I draw. Mill 2. Land and land. Play a swamp. 2 life and 3 mana to draw a card. Yeah, I am super dead here. I am gonna play our Hierophant's Chalice. You lose a life, I gain 2. That was all I had. That was game. I am donezo. I do not have flying blockers in this entire deck.
Well, that was high doom at high noon, as I would say. Flyers be flying. I hope you all had fun, and with that, we will see you behind the veil.